Hello, welcome to my very first ever Let's Play. I'm so excited that you've found my channel and that you're wanting to start this journey with me. We're going to be playing Upgrowth / Decades Challenge. Those are two different challenges designed by a couple of different people. I found the Decades Challenge on the Sims forum, and Upgrowth is designed by Holly BB, who's very active on Twitch. I kind of take the rules from both of them and mash them up a little bit so that each decade has more of a feel to it in the early years, and then later, once we get past current history, then I go into Holly BB's rules. But I've never made it that far yet, so hopefully we can do this together. We're starting here in Create a Sim. We're going to go ahead and use Create a Sim stories, I think, to make our founder here. Let's start with a young adult. And my thoughts on aliens are that they exist, but we're not going to work with that right now because that's part of the story for later. What approach do I take to my job? Success is going to be important, but we're going to be quitting his job if he gets one. It's just good for backstory. Looking into the stars one night, I see that something is in the sky. What is it? Skipping that one also. Neighbors didn't pay their bills. Their utilities got shut off. I'll offer to help. We're going to go ahead with a pretty generic legacy founder here. Guests are coming over. How do I prepare? We'll say, ooh, because I don't know which one of these. We're starting with a male, but in the 1890s, some of these chores are far more female-oriented than others. He'll do a self-deprecating prank. Best part of bowling will be food. Someone ate the last slice of pizza. Ooh, I'll skip that one. It's not what I want. We'll skip that one. Cost of university. He'll work while in school. Not going to go to school, but that's okay. How much voodoo do I do to my friends for my own amusement? No voodoo. A coworker messed up. Now our boss is mad. What do I do? Cover for them. What do I like to do outdoors? Probably all of these things. We'll go with gardening off the bat because I feel like that's the most useful at the moment. How do I feel about love? Ooh. I'll know it when I feel it. Alright.
No.
If I can't switch this gender, we're gonna have a problem. Alright, we're good to go. We have a self-assured, ambitious, good, fabulously wealthy Sim. He's unemployed, which is good. He has the comedy skill and the charisma skill, and he has high starting funds, but my goal is to play this Sim as an immigrant who's just come to the Windenburg world where we're going to be playing. So I'm going to just have him start off as a farm, and we're going to cheat his money down a little bit. We're going to be playing kind of a rags to riches type founding here. His name's going to be I can't spell. Abraham. Whoops. Miller. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. We don't need her. Let's get rid of her before we forget. Let's go into Create a Sim a little bit here and edit him. I have some pictures pulled up on my phone of what 1890s men kind of wore fashion-wise so that I can reference those and get him to look pretty accurate. But I have tried playing this challenge through a couple of different times before, so I'm a little familiar with it already. I enjoy playing historical type challenges because I don't know, it was just something I was really interested in when I was growing up. And I'm still interested in it these days, apparently. Let's undo that. I'm more interested in changing his hair color a couple of times to see what we get. Alright, we can work with that. Let's give him a good old-fashioned mustache, though. Maybe more like... Ooh, you can't use this in every era, though. You have to start with that, because Victorian era and all that. Body-wise, just pull that down a little. He's going to be working on his own farm here. But apparently he's very proud of his mustache, so even though he works on a farm, he's going to wear that mustache all the time. There's a good button-up shirt with a vest on it somewhere in here. Maybe it's just under vests. That works. This could work. That's not bad. Oh, that pattern's a little much. Do we have any without? That's not bad, but that's also not exactly what I was looking for. This one was more of what I was thinking, but I think the rolled sleeves might actually be the better option, so we're going to stay with that for now. If you hear sounds in the background, that's my cat. I just came home from work, and so she's happy to see me, and she's just hanging out. I'll introduce her to you guys someday. Let's see what kind of pants we want here. I like the rolled up jeans from Cats and Dogs. I think that those are good everyday pants. We're starting in the spring, and so he's going to be outside a lot. We're going to be starting living in a tent, I believe, if we can find a good one that works. Ripped jeans? I don't know. Maybe these guys are still our best shot. Because I believe jeans were invented by this time. They were invented for the gold rush. Do we have nice boots, or do we have farm working boots? Let's see what we can find. Those are a little too modern. These are pretty classic. They're good, just regular work boots. I want them in a darker brown, though. And we're going to give him some socks here, because stockings were definitely a thing. That's alright. There we go. Abraham, starting us off strong. Let's take that hat off. You know, I actually want to give him a hat in his everyday look, because a lot of the pictures that I found had them wearing hats. They were kind of New Yorky, newsy boy hats. Let's see where they are in this list. I want this one in brown. There we go. That's a pretty decent looking farmer starting off in a new world. And there's one suit, this one. I love it, and you can't really use it in any other decade. It just works in this early decade so much. I kind of want to try the red one. I have not tried that one before. We'll go with black shoes. Those guys with the gold trim aren't my favorite, so we'll do that. We'll give him a hat maybe in this look also. I like the shorter. I kind of like this one. This straw hat. Yeah, that works well. Okay. Athletic. This is not going to work for me. This is separate here. I tend to not use the filters when I'm designing my founder sims for this challenge, as they're supposed to be used. Vest. Maybe the vest from Realm of Magic. We should just stick with that outfit. If I can find it. So I am very interested to hear if any of you who are watching this have ever tried to finish a decade challenge, or the Upgrowth challenge, either or. And please let me know what your experiences are with it, how far you got, if you finished it, or what kind of storyline approach you took to it. Love to hear about your stories. Part of the reason I'm wanting to do YouTube here is just to engage with the rest of the Sims community. Because I have been playing The Sims since 2012, I believe. And I got The Sims 3 plus pets back then. And then I didn't get The Sims 4 initially because I like all of the expansions and extra things to do, and so it took me until 2017 on Black Friday to get a copy of The Sims 4. And now I'm fortunate enough to be able to have all of the Sims 4 packs and expansion packs and everything. I don't really use any custom content. I use MC Command Center, and that's mostly just because I like to carry on the population of my town. So you'll see that running in the background, but I'm not intending to use it. I use it for Risky Woohoo too, but I don't intend to use it for, you know, actual gameplay purposes all that much. Let's see here. And hopefully for you guys it's the same as it is for me, and that it's kind of fun to just see someone play with the resources that we have available in the game. I know I like this plain swatch better, so I'm going to switch him to that. I think that maybe looks a little more Edwardian. I'm not entirely sure. Works for me for this game. The shoes are good. He's going to be sleeping in a tent, so he needs some form of shoes for when he goes outside. We'll give him a hat. Hats are always fun. But for a party, do we want an even fancier hat? No. He's still just a farmer. We'll stick with the little straw hat. I really like that shirt. I just think that a suspendered version or something in addition to it would work better for the era that we're in at the moment. That's not bad. We need his boots, I think. Where are they? Right here. Yep, that works for me. It's a little nicer. Not too bad. Shorts are good, and he'll need a tank top. for now. Orange. I don't know if they wore orange to swim or not, but this looks good for me. And I'll give him the straw hat too, because that just helps the whole look. Gotta get that out of there. Here we go. Alright. Put that back down. Sun hat again. I think his everyday outfit is good enough for this. Might have to remove some filters to find it. Where are we? Right here. Take that out. Take that out. Go down to our jeans. Look for these guys. Take that out. There we go. And finish it up with our brown boots here. Alright. And for his cold weather outfit, that hat is not bad. Let's leave that. For his coat, whenever I'm playing historical sims, I really like this coat. I think this coat looks really cozy. Could be homemade. We'll give him some brown gloves. Those work. His jeans aren't bad, but I think I'm going to go for just a different pair that I prefer. Let's see what we can find. Those aren't bad. I like those better. And we'll go with his boots again. And maybe as he earns money and upgrades his farm, we'll be able to upgrade his wardrobe as well. But we'll start him as a basic newcomer to the town, just starting off. Alright, well thank you so much for tuning in to my Create a Sim for my Decades in Upgrowth challenge. My name is Lissy, and I thank you so much for finding my video. Introduce yourself to me into the comments, please, and let me know if there's any goals you have for 2020, because for me, one of them is starting this YouTube channel. So, it's exciting. We'll see where this goes. Thank you so much.